2, 1.
Kate. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning.
Who do we have here, Kate?
This is Jessica.
Uh-huh. What do you do, Jessica?
Oh, I just run around town.
You just a run around town. We have the run around town Jessica here. Where are you from?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. California hair salons are closed. I don't know why. San Francisco's never opened their salons for 5 months. How can you even be in business if you can't open? I'll tell you, I don't know who's running the show, but it's just terrible. You guys, we need to really focus on getting California back reopened. What's up with California, Jessica? What's up with California, Jessica? Who do you know?
I think that they don't want to wear a mask, which is a good thing.
No, they all want to wear masks.
They do?
They have to wear it. Look at me. I'm dressed up in my fancy outfit. I've glasses, goggles, mask, everything. I'm protected.
It looks great.
You like it?
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, I'm
I
very
think you should
good.
keep it.
I like this old grey hair. It's like it's got my mother hanging out the sides.
We've just got 2 Yo My Brother loving the longer hair.
Uh-huh. Yo, my brother.
And then
Yo.
your long hair.
What are we going to do with your hair, Jessica?
Oh, I'm going to leave it up to the artist, but I hope it's nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. So you want to keep it long?
Yeah.
So you want us to shape it all up?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's not what you cut off, it's what you leave on. So let's do a really nice classic clean. When was it cut last?
November.
November. What day is it today?
Thursday, August 13th.
She's from California. They don't need to open because they never go to the hair salon. Yeah, she goes once a year. They just open for a week, work for a week, and then they can close them all down again. Well, how come you don't get your hair cut? Because you're too busy running around, is that right?
I just keep going and going.
She keeps going and going. She gets up at 6 o'clock and she just keeps going and going. Because Kate's just falling asleep. Okay, now what was this? Was this Bang Bang?
Yes, this was bangs, but I don't do bangs in the summer because it's a little too sticky.
It's a little too sticky. She doesn't do bang. She doesn't do anything. She just gets it cut once a year. What's she talking about? She doesn't do bangs in the summer. She got all high maintenance then. I'm low maintenance. So let's give her a really nice clean scissor cut. Yeah. When you cut with a scissor, it's just your thumb that moves. Just your thumb. You want to keep this blade completely straight. You don't want your thumb to go into the scissor. And you just get that real nice motion. Practice that motion. You want to practice so you can get that to open. And practice so your thumb doesn't go in. Okay, so really just, and your scissors, you really want to hold them. So this is the tang, it sits right here. And the creases of your fingers, they call this the long finger now. It's not the middle finger anymore, Kate. Do you know that?
Changed it.
The doctor did. Dr. Finger.
The finger's very long.
You've got a long finger. Yeah, mine's not as long as yours. So literally you want to get it so that the scissor comes across the creases right at the tips. And then when you put your thumb in, the thumb pushes to create pressure, and then you can just open very, very cleanly. When we're not cutting a lot of hair off, the last thing we cut is the length. When you're cutting a lot of length off, you cut the length first. What's a lot of length? I would say 3 inches is a lot of length. If it's less than 3 inches, you can cut the length last. But because we're not cutting a lot of length off, I'll cut the length last. If I was going to cut it short, then I would cut it now, because then I got to shape my layers to the length, whereas right now I'm just going to shape it to her existing length so we can retain it. She's got a lot of hair. She's got a lot of California hair. So we shampooed using a product called Shine Lux shampoo. What shampoo do you usually use?
It comes in like a round bottle.
It comes in a round bottle. Maybe this is why California is not open. What shampoo do you use? The shampoo that comes in a round bottle. It comes in a round bottle. All right, so very clean, classic. We're not going to overlay the hair, but we're going to put some shape in. She's got thick, wavy hair. I use Shine Lux shampoo to give her what I consider to be quite a deep cleanse, and that's going to impart a lot of sheen in the hair. And then I married it with Shine Lux conditioner. Notice this finger here. Now look at the hair here. It's quite weak, which is typical for everybody. But I'm just going to, you're not really going to get too much of a clean line because there's not enough hair there. But notice how I'm combing the hair down. You know, I'm going to change my comb. I'm going to change for my scissor comb. I'll just come this way. Slightly smaller. This is the razor comb. Slightly longer, and the red comb is slightly smaller. Still has the same fineness, and the teeth are exactly the same spacing, but here it's different. This is low tension, this is medium tension, and this is even tension. Even tension, low tension, even tension, medium tension. A little smaller, easier to manage. And I will be cutting with the fine teeth of the comb, because the fine teeth of the comb are going to add some structure to the hair. The fine teeth are going to get the even tension. Second section, look at this, it's a healthy section. 2 sections in. And learn how to comb really well. That's one of the things that we always say. Learn how to comb super well. Comb that hair down, and I'm literally going to cut up on this side with my scissor. And even though there's not much of a guide, I've got to have what I like to call a little bit of muscle memory to remember where that first section was. So you'll see I'm shortening this up just a little. Notice how I'm combing the hair straight down, and then rotate, and then literally cut up. Grab. In the salon, we're booking appointments now on the hour. That gives us the time and the ability to shampoo ourselves, style ourselves, do the full service, which means that realistically we're living in a new world right now, and a lot of people have left New York, so when it comes to price you got to really think about value. But realistically, with the fact that we're taking appointments longer means that at some point we've got to reset the pricing structure, because you can't you've still got to run your business proficiently, and I'm spending more time with the client, which means that at some point I've got to catch up for that, which means that probably in the new year, depending on how the economy goes, probably in the new year we're going to be raising the prices to accommodate for that. Next section, so my sections 1, 2, 3, section 4. This is pretty quick. Yeah, this is not a heavily involved style for me. So map your time out well. The only thing that we have as uniform in my salon is a watch, so that you can map out your time really, really well. Follow the guideline. Practice really nice combing from the base. Keep your hand low so as not to, if we elevate we put more layers in. If we keep the hand low we put less layers in. I'm not over directing the hair forward too much. It's a slight over direction here, but not too much. We're at the top of the head right here. It's the top of the head, so now I'm going to pivot from the top of the head around, and this is layering or shaping the hair from the front. Not heavy layering. She's got wavy hair, heavy hair, so the Shine Lux conditioner is really going to add some luster and some shine into the hair, and it's very conditioning with the cocoa butter. Cocoa butter, baby. Oh yeah. Follow it right the way through. Nice clean sections. Get into a little bit of a rhythm and a flow with your work. Remember, make it an experience. Don't make it just functional. It shouldn't be cold. It should be an experience, a memorable experience for your client. That way she'll remember you. maybe she'll want to come back more than just once a year. Yeah, once we spoil her. Now I'm going to lift it a little bit higher. Still fine teeth of the comb. Looking for the guide, you can clearly see it. You can clearly see the guide right here. And then notice how only one blade moves, the top blade, and I can use my other fingers. I can use my other fingers to rest. I've got that space that blade kind of sits on, so I can get nice and close and cut a very precise, clean line. Precision-based cutting, that's what we believe in. And you know, with all of this that's going on in the world, salons not open, you know, people not getting trained, there's going to be, you know, we're going to feel the effect of this for years to come. It's not just going to be, oh, we're back to business. Think about all those salons in California that can't practice their craft. Think about all the salons that are closing. Yeah, think about all the hairdressers who are doing hair at home. We're driving the industry a little bit underground, which isn't good for anybody. It might be good for the quick short term, but it's not good for the long term. We need to keep hairdressing super professional. One side cut, that was pretty simple. Now I'm gonna dance in front of Kate here. She's looking very summery today. There she is. Look at this. Look. Oh, look next to that. No mask, no service. Look at, yeah. Kate is
Outfit today.
Nice. I like it.
Thank you.
Toes to match.
Don't show my shoes. They're not cute.
Toes to match.
No, it's 'cause
Don't show my shoes. They're not cute. Look at that. Is that called the long toe?
Yeah.
What do they call the long toe? The long toe or the middle toe? I told you so. Next week we open up our cosmetology school for the first time in March, April, May, June, July. Oh, is that 5 months or 6?
So long. August 17th.
August 17th from March 16th. How many months is that, Jessica? You can count, can't you?
Sounds like 5.
Sounds like 5. She's got it. 5. What do you do for a living apart from running around town?
Well, I'm a photographer.
You're a photographer. Are you any good?
Yes.
I like confident. She's a confident photographer. That was very definitive. What kind of photography do you do?
I work with a lot of musicians, and I also do fashion photography and some commercial photography.
Nice. I'm just taking this side, same section, just to have a look. Just to kind of marry it. I'm just getting a reminder of where I was. So remember, you can put the head lightly over. This time, we're cutting down. The opposite side with a scissor, we cut up, and this side we cut down. You'll notice there you have to, even though there's a space here, which is very common, you have to kind of do the imaginary line, fill it in. Keep it clipped. These Arrojo clips are available on arrojopro.com, which is our tool site. We sell brushes, clips, combs, scissors, everything. Our new blow dryers are coming in. We have our new blow dryers coming in the month of September. So we're excited to have some new toys to play with. Grab all the hair, even around the mascaroni. Grab all the hair. Be quite definite in your action, because you've got to kind of be in control of the situation.
Good morning from Belgium, Wisconsin, Style, Beauty, and Wellness.
Oh, good morning.
Nick, are you growing your hair out like Willie Nelson? You look
Like
great.
Willie Nelson, yeah. Me and Willie. Is he still alive?
He is. He's
Is
doing
it?
well.
He smokes a lot of marijuana, doesn't he,
there's
Willie
his own
Nelson?
cannabis brand.
He has his own cannabis brand, yeah?
He's doing well.
Wow. So now I'm just pulling forward. I'm not going to grow my hair out. No, I'm going to cut it all off as soon as I get a second.
Oh, we have a new expo date.
We have a new expo date.
17th. Thanks, Arrojo Cosmo. 2021.
That's our 10th anniversary expo. It's going to be amazing. It's the Tea Thunder.
Ooh. Is that what that is?
I think so. Either that or it's Jessica's stomach. You know. If it's Jessica's stomach, let's feed her. Feed the machine.
Just drop a cookie into the little mask.
Just drop a cookie. What kind of a cookie? So, fine teeth of the comb. We're going to be at the TWA Hotel and Conference Center at JFK for our expo event. And it's going to be when, Kate?
May 15th to 17th, 2021.
And I'm going to start like toning up so I can be at the infinity pool in my shorts, in my bikini. So
We'll start getting ready now.
I'm going to start getting rid of the corona fat, the quarantine jiggle, as they like to say. But yeah, Expo is going to be pretty special. You know, next year we're in a major change here. Trade shows are getting postponed. Gatherings are getting cancelled. So we'll see what happens, but I'm very optimistic about the future, even though it kind of looks quite bleak right now in the present. But you got to stay optimistic, and you got to drive the machine. When you only have one client, you've still got to come and do your one client. And if you have no clients, you got to get out there and fight to find clients. You got to keep your mental stability. You got to stay positive. You got to turn up no matter what. When you're not busy, especially in a time like this is the toughest time to be a hairdresser. Number one, August is the quietest time. Anyway, especially in New York, because people go away. Like it's a town that people go away for the summer. But this year, everybody went away starting in March. So it's important to stay focused and keep your head in the game. I'm going to do a check right now. So right now I go and I take the section at the opposite side, comb forward, and then I use my fingers. I'm not pulling piece to piece, I'm pulling forward just to have a look for the blend. I can see that beautiful shine in the hair from the Shine Look shampoo. We developed this shampoo with an amazing chemist out in New Jersey. And the Shine Lux family is, it's got all of the bells and all of the whistles that a lot of consumers are asking for. It's sulfate free, paraben free, sodium laurate free. So it's got all those things. It's got a really sophisticated fragrance because it is a little bit more of a sophisticated product. And it's a great one to try. And it retails for $25 and the conditioner retails for $27. Premium pricing. So you'll see I'm just following my line. I'm starting to lift just a little. Again, just the one scissor moving. Over directing slightly forward now, but still keeping the hand down. So commercial, classic work for the salon. And this is what we do. Keep it low here. Keep it low. Retaining the length. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to clean up the length, and then we're going to knock out the corner, and then we're going to style. We will have a look at the bangs. She's going to let them grow out. She doesn't like them when they stick to her face.
Good morning from Peru.
Peru? I want to go to
Morning
Peru.
there, too?
It is, because it's, you know, they're very on the same time zone. If you fly down to South America, it's, there you go, Peru. There you go, we got Peru here.
Hello.
Where you from in Peru?
Lima.
Lima, El Capital. Have you been?
Sorry?
Have you been there?
Yeah, I was born there.
Oh, she's been there.
Yeah.
And when did you move to America?
When I was 8.
8.
Yeah.
What language do they speak in Peru?
Spanish.
Yeah?
Some indigenous language. Quechua. Yeah.
What's it called?
Quechua.
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 Mm-hmm.
Ah, wow. Can you speak Quechua?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ayanchu.
Say that again.
Ayanchu.
Ayanchu. See here, Maria Grace wants to come to Peru and teach in the school.
Yeah, I can't teach in Quechua, but I'll teach in Spanish.
She can teach in Spanish. So where was we, Kate? What was we saying before we found our wonderful Maria Grace from Peru?
The sections.
She doesn't even know, does she?
Over direct to the front.
Yes.
Front.
Let's just check. Come right in front and do a little checkaroo. You can comb it forward and have a look. So you see what happens is as you comb this forward, again, when you're doing stuff like this, I don't like to, you know, in the good old days, he was always like little piece, little piece, little piece. I think it's more of a flow and a feel, especially once you get it right. So when you're training, it's piece to piece, but as I've become a hairdresser now for many years, you want to get that flow and that feel and allow the hair to dry. It's time to bring the length up, so we'll lift up the chair with a hydraulic.
Shout out San Francisco, shout out Maryland and St. Louis. We've got viewers from all over.
Wow, yes.
Hello everyone, feel free to ask us questions.
Yeah, about anything.
About anything.
Right back there is going to be our new digital studio. By the end of this month, this place is going to be completely digital. 4 cameras set up, and we're going to start doing high quality. We're going to go from lo-fi to hi-fi. Nice clean section, you see, nice clean section. Wide teeth of the comb just to get that. Now we're going to go right at the occipital. Another lovely clean section, a healthy section, because the hair gets very weak. See how weak the hair gets? Look how weak the hair gets. Do you have a dog?
Oh, I have 2 dogs.
2 dogs. I think one of them chewed a bit of your hair off in the middle of the night. She's missing a bit, look.
It's always been like that.
It's always been like
Not
that.
always, but for the last like 10 years.
How old's the dog?
I have 2 foster puppies.
Oh.
They're babies.
Okay, gotcha. Woof woof. So you see, look at this. Look at how weak it is. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm just going to, because I don't really know how long this is, but this has to get cleaned up. So let's keep it on the back of the, let's keep it nice and low. Try and put a little bit of structure in. The back of the chair is a perfect line, so I'm just going to rest my finger right there. I'll take my next section now. Comb that hair down. Let's have a look and see how much comes off. There's the line, it's right under there. Just clean that up. So we're reopening our Arroyo Soho Cosmetology School, and all of our students will be there now. We recently closed our Tribeca location due to the pandemic. So it was a difficult thing to do, but it was the right thing to do. They just don't have the business to sustain the rent. So you have to make tough decisions, and you have to make the best decision that you think, and then you have to move on. You can't live in the past. You got to get on with it. So we open up Soho on Monday. We have converted what used to be the old reception area. We've converted that into more of a lounge so that our students and our team can mingle, or they can meet each other, because that's going to be the lounge area. And they also have a separate staff area in the school, which is smaller for the students only. But we have much more space now in this, COVID world, which is what we need. And then on the 24th, we are reopening our salon, and I'm going to have a party. I think we should have a party, Kate.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm allowed 100 people, 99 people.
Oh yeah,
That's what we're allowed, and I'll find out whether that is true. So we'll make sure you're on the guest list, Kate.
Perfect.
Yeah, because you can do the social. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift this straight out. I'll drop the chair down. How tall are you, love?
5'10".
5'10". How tall are you, Kate?
5'9".
Wow.
What do you call this haircut?
This really is a classic face frame. It's more of a face frame than a heavy layer, but I'm just skimming the internal shape just a little. And then we're going to make the hair smooth today, smooth and shiny and healthy. She's kind of a wash and wear girl, but today we're going to make it a little bit more special for the rain. It'll stop raining by the time she comes in, so by the time we finish, practice really great combing. This is coming straight out from the head, all the way out, and you can see how it just disappears to dust. So we're just going to strengthen and make sure that this one haircut a year has a chance of looking and feeling better. Next section. These are quite healthy sections, quite thick sections. Practice really great combing. Over directing lightly in towards the center. There's your guide. Pick it the whole thing up. Really learn. When you're in the salon, practice good hands. When you're in the salon, practice thinking about, if you was demonstrating, where would you stand? Practice cleanliness completely. Yes, Tiffany.
That piece that's broken off in the back, do you trim that?
No.
No.
No point. You can't trim it. There's no point trimming it because it is what it is. And it's very typical for people to have short hair underneath. Very typical. That's why we take a nice thick section. My early days, if you take a fine section and you cut an inch off and then all of a sudden you drop the next section down and it's like 3 inches longer, now you're not trimming it. So that's why it's very important to take a healthy section.
Why did you choose the scissor today?
Because we're not taking off enough hair and to warrant a razor, and I'm putting strength into her hair. You wasn't here for the consultation, but the consultation was very simple. I just want to trim. I want to shape it. I want to trim it. I don't want layers. Sorry, Kate. Oh, there you go. I don't want layers. So we put in some layers, but long layers. So notice how I spin around. Now I stand on this side because all the hair's combed in. On this side, all the hair's combed in. So get your body position correct. Keep an eye on the client. Make sure if her head turns when you're not looking, it ruins the shape. So everything's pulled out based off where the head is positioned. There you go. It is long. So again, just real nice classic cutting. This is what we like to say, this pays the mortgage. This pays the rent. Doing kind of classic work is what most clients are looking for. And the haircut has somewhat been devalued over the years. I've been saying that since the recession of 2008, 2009, where the haircut became less important to clients and the increase in color. Color was the big thing. So, and color's been the big thing for the last decade. And the color client is a more loyal client. So really focus on building that relationship with those color clients. Color client can be with you for 20 years, if not longer. So combing everything back, look for your line. All the way. Now the hair's starting to fatten up. I also just spotted a silver hair right there. She's getting grey. Can you see it, Kate?
I saw a glimpse.
You saw it. You did, didn't you, Kate? Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Pretty.
It's pretty.
It's a wisdom hair.
It's pretty aging.
Oh no.
This is what you do to get your clients to, kind of come back more often. You scare them. Yeah. Now she's going to be looking for that.
No, it's okay. I think it means that I just got so smart and it just came out through my head.
Wisdom hairs.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy. You can see the fuzziness of the hair. You can see the texture. It's really starting to poof out. All right, let's just have a little look at the Bang Bang. Again, I'm just going to have a little look at it. Let's have a little look right here. So again, let's just strengthen just a little. I'm going to point cut, just to kind of blunt the edges, but still to keep that softness.
Jessica says, don't go yanking out those wisdom highlights.
I'm going to try not to. She might.
She's Jessica also.
Oh.
Jess to Jess. You can see the sheen in the hair. Can you see that on the light?
Yeah. Is that from the Shine Lux?
Shine Lux shampoo. It's very thick. It's a dense shampoo. It's quite a thick shampoo. But it really cleanses, removes a lot of any kind of residue that's in the hair, and that's why you need to use it with the conditioner. Because when you use it with the conditioner adds the moisture. So you get the cleanse and you get the moisture.
Bangaroonies. That is what you call them.
I do call them bangaroonies. It's Australian.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they say in
I
Australia.
thought you made it up.
No. She'll believe anything. Yeah, I made it up.
Oh. No, yeah, you definitely.
I made it up. Just a little lightning just right in here, point cutting. When you point cut, use this finger to rest. And then you can move it. So using this finger here, your shorter finger, not your long finger, your shorter finger as your rest. Forward. Point cut. Forward. Point cut. Remember, who's watching you? When you're doing a haircut, it's your client. Maybe some other people in the salon are watching you. Maybe they're looking at you and thinking, God, I wished I could have gone to that person. Yeah, this is, I'm telling you. So everything that you do, make sure you do it in a super professional way. Good intentions creates good habits, and good habits will create good things. Trust me.
Who's the singer of the song I'll Be Watching You?
I don't know. I'll be watching you.
Well, that guy, he's watching probably.
He probably is.
Based on his past quotes.
That's right. Final section, and then it's time to put some products in the hair and style. Because we're going to go smooth, I'm going to put the iron through it. Smoothing iron. I'm really learning while I'm kind of in this new zone, doing all of my own styling. I'm practicing my styling, my blow drying, my speed, my process.
Sting sings that song.
There you go.
Sting. Ah.
That guy,
Thank you,
Sting.
Donna.
Thanks, Donna.
Wait, someone else says police.
Well, that's
No.
They
Sting.
changed it. They said Sting.
Sting is police.
Really?
You didn't know that?
Sting is the police?
Sting was the lead singer of the Police.
Okay, I didn't.
I
but
must be
will
getting
never-
old. I must be getting old. Watch the, she's got those boots on. Those boots made for walking. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels lovely.
Yeah?
My mom's going to be so excited. The last time I got my haircut was my mom dragging me to the salon.
Your mum dragged you.
She said, Jessica, you have to get a haircut.
Well, how old are you, Jess?
Oh, I'm 26.
26. All right. Well done, Jess. Your mum hooked you up. You're
Yeah.
going to the salon.
I was home for winter, and she was like, while you're here, we're totally gonna get this."
You was home for winter. Where in San Francisco?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is part of the Shine Lux family. Shine Lux oil. It's hydration, protection, moisture binding. So that's going to really help. And it comes in a small a dropper like this, and then we're going to use healing oil. Healing oil is protection, shine, protects against the sun, and also helps to compress when you're smoothing the hair out. So I'll just give you that to hold, and I'll do you this one first. So you put this into, you can put it into wet or dry. I'm putting about 8 drops. It's not a silicone. Yeah, it's not silicone at all. In fact, I'm going to put that right there. Always keep your products right at the front so your clients can see. Rub it into your hands. This is not going to weigh the hair down, but it's a great product for just everyday styling. It's small, it can go with you. If your hair gets fuzzy, you can put 2 drops in your hand, kind of calm it all down. So we're going to go quick because you know, again, just trying to practice good timekeeping as we do all of this work. And we're going to power dry it, and then I'll use the iron. Notice how I really work that product in. And it comes right off my hand and goes right the way in. It's not a defrizz serum. It's not going to collapse the hair, but it's going to add a little bit of luster, protection, and shine. And now we're going to spray a little bit of healing oil before we power dry. And this is also great for the beach. Adds moisture, shine, and protection. So now I'm going to pick up my dryer, and I'm going to use my finger like a rake to smooth the hair out. This is the dryer. It's got an ionic button right here. I'm going to turn the ion on because that's going to help smooth out the hair and make the hair flatter. If I wanted more volume, I would turn that ionic off. It's got the 2 buttons here for heat. Gets super hot. It weighs less than an iPhone. So it's super light. It's Italian. And this is my new Arrojo dryer. So use your hand as a comb to get out the moisture. Most of drying is just getting the moisture out. It's the final 20% that needs the styling. And I'm really practicing my speed because in this new world I want to be able to move quicker and get through more clients. That's what I want to do. I also believe time is a great commodity. So people don't want to spend 2 hours going to get a haircut. But an hour is a perfect amount of time to be in and out. It's 2 hours, it's going to be hard to build your book. So again, just working through. Let the heat do the movement. Let the heat smooth out and dry the hair. I'm going to do it like this because I want to see the power of the smoothing iron today. So I'm going to say this is like, because she's got so much hair, I'm really trying to improve the speed. So as we now get to be completely open and back in business, hopefully we're trying to get the California salons open so we don't have to live in the fear that they're going to come back and say that salons are a place that spreads the virus and they're unsafe. We believe that the salon is very, very safe, especially with all our PPE, our processes, the amount of cleaning that goes on with everything. When a client walks into my salon, they have to wash their hands straight away. There's nowhere to sit apart from the station that they're going to have their service in. No one sits in that chair ever again until it's been cleaned, ready for the next person. But as we get through this time and as we start to open up our business, we're going to slowly start to put education back on the calendar. So if you did have a class with me, because I had a very busy schedule this year and everything got postponed. If you did have a class with me, you can keep an eye out on what's going to happen, because my schedule, I'm going to add classes, hands-on classes, digital American Wave classes. We're coming back now. It's time for us to come back. It's time for us to push forward. You've got to make it happen. It's not going to happen if you don't make it happen. Just like Jessica's mum, if she didn't drag her to the hair salon, she wouldn't make it happen. So we'll turn that off. Heavy or light?
It's like a feather.
She's full of baloney. What has she been drinking? What is this? La Colombe. Oat milk. You like oat milk?
Yeah.
Are you like a gluten-free, dairy-free, or you just like it?
Oh no, I'm that one. I can't have a lot of things.
You can't have a lot of things?
Yeah.
Like, what can't you have?
Oh, wheat.
What? Wheat?
Yep.
No wheat?
Dairy.
No dairy?
And then I choose not to eat meat.
And you choose not to eat
Meat.
meat. What about you, Kate?
I'll eat anything, but when given the option, I'll choose a healthy, balanced diet.
Wendy's or Burger King?
I think the balance is if you get both, right?
Burger King. Chicken fries from Burger King. Yeah.
Chicken fries from Burger King. I myself will be driving past Wendy's, and my son likes Wendy's.
Yesterday. So good. Better than Chick-fil-A.
Better than Chick-fil-A.
And everyone who's asking about the questions about the dryer, it comes out in September. Do we know the wattage?
It's I don't know it offhand.
Let's see.
I think it's about 1900.
You think 1900? We'll get more info out. Yes, it's Italian.
Italiano.
Everyone wants them.
Yeah, they're brilliant. Honestly. I used to use the twin turbo, which is the Parlux motor.
Products are gluten-free.
Some of them are.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, of course it is. See that chart there? Mm-hmm. That chart on the wall there has a lowdown on what's... Michi, what does it say at the bottom? Tell me what it says. Okay, the paragraphs, those little paragraphs, what do they say? Sulfate free, paraben free, wheat free, oat free, sodium chloride free, silicone free, and gluten free. That is our product chart, so it tells you what products
Perfect for Jessica.
have what.
Wow. So when I'm getting hungry, I can just eat my shampoo. Don't have to work.
Yeah, the shampoo that comes in a round plastic bottle. The shampoo that comes in a round plastic bottle. Hold this. Let me just give it another quick power dry. And then we're going to go through. Rainy day here in New York. We're also going to plan something for our local hairdressers. I think I'm going to do like a little retreat. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Did you ever use one of these?
Oh, yes, in middle school.
In middle school?
Mm-hmm.
No more?
Uh-uh.
You know, it's got all the protection on it from the product. And this just is going to dial up. It's going to dial up the experience today. That's what I'm doing. Just dialing up the experience today. Just keep the iron moving. So you don't hold it. Keep the iron moving. Just keep it away. Comb it right the way through. I'm going to come from the underneath. Right here. Healthy section. I'm kind of like to move quickly if I can. Yeah, and this is my kind of quick, you know? When in the salon, I don't like to keep clients waiting. I like to be on time. I like to work to time. I think it's very important to work to time. These clips are fantastic for taking sections when you're blow drying and even when you're smoothing your hair out. They're nice and strong, but they're not too strong. Healthy section. Get the iron right in.
What brand is the iron?
This is Izutech. This is what we have. We used to have the branded iron. Was made by Izunami, which morphed into Izutech, and we will be bringing out our iron again next year. But again, because we are a private company, independently owned, I also have to manage all of the finances for my brand. So that means, really mapping out product and tools. So be good at budgeting. And this just compresses the hair.
What temperature is it at?
It's set right at 400 right now. And these are really beautiful ceramic plates. And keep it moving. I like to go between 350 and 400 depending on the texture. If you want to go over 400, you're going to potentially put the hair under too much stress. The over 400 is literally for doing the smoothing treatments. So notice how I keep the iron moving, and notice how I've got a very kind of wide section. I've got a wide section because of quarantine. I've got a wide section. Nice. That's a good solid inch just to help smooth this hair out right into the root. Keep it moving. The hair on, and then we'll just bend those ends in just a little. Just bend them in. It's going to compress the hair, flattens the hair. Just keep it moving. You see one side, look. You've got one side that's, look at the difference. Fuzzy wuzzy. Smoothy woothy. Another section here. Nice and healthy. Look how thick that section is. Again, respecting the texture of the hair. Respecting the hair. Don't want to put it under too much stress. But it's high impact. And because she doesn't do it, it's a specialty. It's a little special treat, dials it up. Today, her hair will feel a little bit better. Yeah, she had 2 shampoos. We give it a nice cleanse, and then, we clean the ends so the hair feels healthy. We spotted the silver hair that she has. And we smoothed everything out. Keep the iron moving. Don't forget later on this month, we're going to be on the BTC show, which is a virtual show, which is something that we're going to have to get used to. So that's one of the reasons why we're putting in this digital space here, this high-tech film kind of quality studio. And that is going to be our permanent stage.
Behind the chair, August 24th and 25th. I believe there's a huge lineup of
Talent, yeah?
talent.
Okay, so you can see the difference. She's got one side that's smooth and one side that's fuzzy wuzzy. So now let's go to this side. Get my section right here. Now I've got my razor comb, but this is the white one. In. Just keep moving. The steam is the product evaporating up into the air. So when next time you come to New York, I was going to say if you're passing through, no one's passing through anywhere right now. But when we get back to New York, definitely come by and see us in our Soho location. Come and see us in our Williamsburg, Brooklyn location. We'd love to see you in the Soho location. The center of the space is now going to be a lounge, so it's going to be a nice place to hang out. Great Wi-Fi, great, internet connection over there.
Opens up August 24th.
August the 24th. And again, we're rebuilding the team. We've got 3 new hires starting next week in the leadership capacity as well as also in the hairdressing capacity.
Oh, the behind the chair is 23rd and 24th. Thank you.
Yeah, you see, you made a mistake.
Cosmo.
You see, Cosmo's helping you, Kate.
Yes. 23. Hey, Gina in Alaska.
Alaska? I've never been to Alaska.
Ooh, it's very nice.
Have you been?
Mm-hmm.
What was you doing there?
It was a gift for my mom that we all went on a trip there,
Uh-huh.
and it was beautiful. We
That's
got to just do a bunch of activities.
Did you see the whales?
I did not see any whales, but I saw a lot of ice, and I got to hold a little puppy sled dog.
Wow.
It was very cute.
Well, thanks for tuning in. What's the time in Alaska?
What time is it in Alaska?
I was asking you, Kate.
Oh.
You don't know the time zone? Is it 4 hours, 5 hours?
It's got to be 3 or 4.
Well, 3 to California, but I think it's got to be further than that, yeah?
Yeah.
So where are you going to go for the pictures today, Kate? Are you going to go on the roof again? You're going to have to be
If
quick.
The rain lets up, but I don't want her hair to get frizzy.
You can go quick.
Yeah. We took a really lovely before picture.
You did?
So we're going to make the after.
Lovelier.
Yep. 7 a.m. in Alaska.
7 a.m. So it's 11 here, is it?
Yes.
Finishing this off.
This is a speedy straightening job.
Yeah, it's a smooth move, quickly. Let's practice great combing. Nice, thick, healthy section. Compressing down the cuticle with the smoothing iron. Follow the comb. Don't let the iron sit or stop anywhere. You can blow dry with a brush. Today we decided not to blow dry with a brush. Move through quite quickly. The fine teeth kind of get you a little bit smoother. Right in here. Nick at 9 every Tuesday. You can watch on my Insta. Where do you find it? It's on the stories, is it, Kate?
Yes. Instagram Live is the little story bubbles.
So Insta Live, I do my Nick at 9 on a Tuesday. We had some great guests this week, and we've kick-started that up again, and we're enjoying doing it. It's a lot of, it's just great to spread community and support and have great dialogue and good conversations so that we can be more connected together. If you want to see Nick at 9, it's every Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Nick at 9. And this coming Tuesday, I've already got 3 really amazing guests lined up. So we'd love to see you zone in.
Beautiful. Look at her.
Look at Her mother's going to be so happy. My little girl, my little oat-free, wheat-free, haircut-free young girl. Open California salons now. I'll turn my iron off. The iron heats up, so you don't need to turn the iron on until you're ready to go. And you turn the iron off straight when you're done.
Went from nothing fancy to something fancy.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right.
So fancy.
From nothing fancy.
Go out tonight for sure.
Where are you going to go?
I'm not.
I might go home and watch a movie.
She might go home and watch a movie. So now what I do in my new world, I take my cape and I make sure, because before my client leaves, I take the cape off. I make sure I quickly kind of fold it, and I always make sure it's going to go right here. Right in here, because that's got to stay with me until I clean. So we're like just learning new simple little things. And there she is. There's the bombshell.
Beautiful.
You happy?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Is your mom happy?
Oh, I'm sure
Give
she's
your mom a shout out.
Hey Mom, I know you don't use social media, but have you hear this?
She's a secret social media.
Awesome.
Don't you think about that.
We're gonna go get some pictures on the roof, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. Definitely tune in, stay connected to what we're doing, and have a great weekend. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you next week. Okay, thanks a lot.